So who am I? I think that's really the essential question that we're asking when we're looking at culture. Who am I and who is this individual sitting in front of us? And the whole theme of today is about, unless we know ourselves, unless we deeply reclaim lost parts of ourselves, particularly related to identity, then we can't really be comfortable with other people who may be very different than we are, whether it's ethnically, religious, spirituality, language. It's not that we're going to become all-knowing about all cultures and religions, and we even know many of us in this room would call ourselves the same things, maybe Christians or Muslim or African American, but what does that really mean? Those are very big categories, and even within those categories, there's great diversity. So today is not so much about learning, like one intern said to me recently, I had an American Indian client and I made sure not to look him in the eyes because I know American Indians don't like that. I said, really, where did you learn that? And so it's not about this kind of people don't like this kind of thing or do like this kind of thing, though we could make broad generalizations based on research and observation. It really is about becoming more comfortable with who we are. And many of us, most of us, unless we're native to this country, most of us have a migration history. Most of us, whether we're first, second, fifth generation, our people came from somewhere, and our people have influences that continue to reverberate within us, whether it's through the strength of intergenerational trauma or historical trauma or just the migration story. And most people who migrated to the United States did so under duress. No one got on the Queen Elizabeth and decided to toot on over to Boston or New York on a lark, whether it was the Irish in the early 1900s or the Jews, my people, in 1903. Whoever came over to this country did so under duress. And those stories carry with us, whether we are aware of them or their influence or not. And we continue to see this today with the challenges socially that we see around migration and the kinds of dialogue, social dialogue that we see is nothing new. We've always rejected people who've migrated to this country. Those of us who are here tend not to want new people coming in as a broad generalization. There are those who do and those who don't, and that's nothing new. So whoever your people are, think about what their migration story was and how those stories were told to you.